Anyway, my social
we go.
security number is...
And don't forget your
Anyone
credit
allowed
card
to
and there's
tax
lucky
you?
3 digits on the back.
Social security card, like social security numbers. I had to do bank shit today because I couldn't figure out the online, so I had to call them. And it just felt the weirdest thing because they have to confirm, because you're not in person, they have to confirm that you are that person. And I'm like, this feels weird giving my social security number over the phone. But it is the bank. And I need the thing.
Yeah.
And I need to like make sure I'm the person, but it was the weirdest fucking feeling.
Yeah. Always like when I do FAFSA,
now-
I'm like,
Can I
what's
just
my
write it
social
down
again?
and then slowly
Yeah, what if this is
sleep
the
it to
wrong...
you?
What if this is a sketchy, wrong site?
Yeah.
Like, I'd like have to look at the .gov and be like, okay.
But
But
even
hey,
then,
now I have online banking, so yay.
I got
Yeah.
that too just now. I love it.
online baking is wonderful. Just gotta throw that out there. You don't have to talk to people.
Oh yeah.
I also have a hooked up to my Face ID, so I just look at it to sign in too. It's great.
Fingerprint, even though you can easily spoof that, but oops.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Okay.
welcome to Purgatory.
Welcome to Purgatory. I have no money.
I cry every time I open my wallet. But who carries, physical cash anymore anyway?
I have singles to give to all the gay queens out there.
Honestly
I
fair.
have
Yeah.
$10.
I just like going to drag shows, and I'm like, take all my singles.
Gotta make it rain.
And by singles, I mean like I have like $3 in my person at all times. Which
I
is
mean,
not a
I'm
lot.
sure they appreciate it because I've heard so many people say that they've got thrown like pennies and quarters, and I'm like, how is that even allowed?
Ooh, that's painful.
Don't they like check people's like pockets before they go in? If you're known to do that,
I would
if
hope
you're
so.
known to throw, yeah, I would hope.
Yeah, I would hope
I also
so.
ban
You get
people
a metal
for-
detector, like the TSA people.
All right, so we should introduce ourselves.
No.
I think we'll go around. We'll say our names, where we are currently, and then since it's been a Twitter trend, I think we should do something that would like an opinion that would get us canceled regarding an animation, right?
I don't want to be canceled.
I can't be
trying to
canceled
think
if
of
I'm not in the spotlight.
Wait, hold it. What trend?
Okay, so Twitter's been going through this trend lately that has been like, give us blank opinion on blank that'll get you canceled. It's been going on for the past, I want to say week, maybe 2. The ones I've been seeing mostly on my feed has been animation and animation companies. So I say we should go into like cartoons, animation, what have you. If you have an opinion that might get you canceled, try it out. I see some tongues out. There's some people's souls
trying
leaving
to
their
think.
body.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, do I have opinions? I barely exist.
I'm like trying to think of one. I'm like,
I think I have one, but more like,
Is it deep enough where it'll actually get you canceled, or would it get you in
I don't
quotations
know,
canceled?
because I feel like the Latino community would be like, what the heck are you talking about? And I'd be like,
All right,
I
I guess
think
I'll start.
mine-
I'll
Yeah.
start. All right, guys, my name is Erin. I am currently in Atlanta, Georgia, and the opinion that would get me canceled, and we're gonna start pretty fucking strong here. I don't like the ending of Legend of Korra. I think it's pandering. That's personally my opinion.
that's fair.
Oh, you mean like the Kurosami?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Now-
liked
now it
Kurosami. I
makes
shipped Kurosami. I hated how they wrote it.
Fair.
That's fair.
This
Yeah.
is bad radio because I've never watched the ending of Korra, and I'm like,
I've seen the first season.
The first
didn't
season was
watch
good.
The final book.
The
Made
way
me
I
cry.
rate it is like season 3, season 1, season 2, and then season 4. Like season
That's
4
fair.
is just not good.
Okay, I have one too, but it's also with Avatar.
Got you. I guess Liz is next. Liz, you should introduce yourself, Liz. Liz.
Okay. Okay, I'm Liz. I'm currently in San Antonio, Texas. And my, I guess, opinion that would get me canceled is that Aang and Katara should not have been a thing because Katara was written for Aang, but for her own character, it made more sense to be with Zuko. She was
I don't know.
valid.
I've
Yeah,
been seeing that one a
I
lot
see
lately.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I've never
I-
liked that ship. I also don't like the Katara and Zuko ship, but if she had to end up with one of the guys, Zuko, I personally like Sokka and Zuko because...
Okay, thank God. That's what I was waiting to bring up.
I was waiting.
like,
I was waiting to hear it. Yeah.
I personally like
I-
that ship a lot, and I
They're
also
two
like...
idiots.
the two Fire Nation girls together, not Azula. The
Oh,
other two.
May and Tylee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really liked them
I
together.
agree with that one.
I love their
I feel like-
dynamic. Yeah, it's
I
like
feel
they
like
balance each other out.
Katara. I feel like Katara could have just been like by herself if she didn't have to be with anybody. Like
Yeah.
if she could be like meet
Hero ace
somebody in
queen.
the future. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like we never figured out who Toph was with, and it's like no one really. I guess it was like a big deal because everyone was thinking who is yeah.
Like,
But,
it became an ongoing thing in Korra. They're like, but who? Like,
Yeah.
I want to think that like maybe her parents, because like she came from like an upper class family, that she had like an arranged marriage sort of set, and I feel like that would be like the thing.
So the thing is with Toph though, you know, and I know you've only seen season 1, so you didn't quite get the background of that, but like she would talk about like the two different guys, right? And she would be like, "Ah, man, I was, you know, I was a crazy youngin," and like one of the guys was actually like an outlaw, I believe, or something along those lines.
The boulder.
The boulder is conflicted.
Like 30 by the time he fought her.
I mean, it could work.
Oh
he
my God,
did
that
show
reminds
up
me-
in the finale.
That reminds me that the thing that I saw on Twitter the other day was that in the new live action of like the Fairly Odd Parents, Vicky is with Mr. Crocker. Like they're together, and I'm like, she was like 16 in
Oh
the
my
show, and he was
God.
only in his 30s.
Crocker was in his 30s? Damn.
Yeah, 'cause
I'd
he
like
was the
to-
same age as like Timmy's parents.
I like to note that
Timmy's
Lizz's
parents are in
soul
their
just left her
30s?
body.
Damn.
They're right.
They're like together. They're musical buddies and like
Crocker and
lovers,
Timmy's parents are like in their 50s in my brain.
and like in the original show.
Even that, yeah, it's gross. That's gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're together.
Either way, gross. Either way, gross.
All right, Brandon, do you have a controversial opinion, and would you like to introduce yourself?
Can't think of a controversial opinion. Is that bad? I don't have strong controversial opinions. I'm like, yeah, kind of. I can complain about the Pixar.
Oh, like
If you want to go off,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'm
fine.
gonna complain about how I've been bored of 3D animation my whole life, and everyone praises them for how realistic and amazing it looks, and it just bores me because I don't care. I don't care how nice the textures are.
Is it
Stylized
specifically-
3D animation?
Yeah,
This
is
is
it
like the Incredibles 2 era, when people are like, "Whoa, you can see the fluffies on the shirt."
oh yeah.
Why?
if you know they constantly sacrifice story for pretty, and that's been happening a lot
Yeah,
lately.
story
Yeah.
and expression almost.
Yeah, and that's why like Toy Story has always been kind of the forefront of being like, oh, we got a new engine, we gotta make another Toy Story.
Oh my god, the Buzz Lightyear film looks
Yeah.
miserable. It
Yeah.
just looks like
Oh, I keep forgetting that
Uncanny
the
Valley.
thing.
Yep.
It's just like too realistic of textures on a cartoony shape, and it just is like, why'd you give that cute man pores?
He's looking like a
That's
cop
fine.
that's gonna pull you over and really just beat the crap out
Oh
of
yeah,
you.
no, he's a cop.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gonna freaking call me a slur.
He looks like he has like a Blue Lives Matter sticker on the back of his 40 like Ford pickup
Yeah.
truck.
No,
Yep.
he has the Punisher Blue Lives Matter flag sticker.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, maybe a 3%er in a corner, you know, the
Or
whole
it's probably
nine
just
yards.
a Star Command logo, and it's just Star Command Lives Matter or something.
Good, base it off the world.
And it's sad that like America's ass is playing him.
Does he even have an ass? Does Buzz Lightyear have an ass? Are we answering this question?
Are we looking it
we're
up?
looking it
I-
up, guys.
Gonna
Google-
Google
show me
Buzz
this man's
Lightyear
ass.
ass.
Does Buzz
and
Lightyear
see
have an
what
ass?
happens in the first thing to come up is somebody who put Buzz Lightyear in their ass.
Oh.
Oh.
What is our demographic? Am I allowed to cuss and talk about putting Buzz Lightyear up your ass?
You know what? Why not? Our
Can I say
demographic is
ass?
us. Like at this demographic is people like us. Boy, oh boy.
Remembering like those like doctor TikToks where it's just like on this segment of what not to put up holes in your body, and there's like X-ray.
Got like an X-ray.
Like, random
All
Sorry.
right.
Oh,
All right,
I don't
Steph.
need headphones.
my
Oh,
turn.
also, I'm
It-
Brandon and I'm in Chicago. I didn't say that. Anyway, sorry,
Oh.
Steph.
No, it's fine. I'm Steph. Estefania, Steph, doesn't matter. I'm also in Chicago, and my controversial opinion, I guess, is I don't think Encanto should have won an Oscar
Oh,
for the best
Knots on that
animated
one.
film.
like
Yeah.
a very stable-minded.
But
Nah,
I,
it
I
should
feel like
have.
that's I feel like it's controversial because I'm also Latino, and it's like you would want to support like a Latino like story. But I think if Encanto wasn't tied to a Disney like movie and it was made anywhere else, it would not have won that Oscar.
Yeah, we always go back to the Book of Life on that one.
Oh,
Mhm.
speaking real quick, pronouns.
Steph
Steph, you wanna
goes
start?
by she, her.
Okay, Brandon.
I'm Brandon. I use they, them.
I go by they, them as well. Erin.
I am Erin, and I go by she, her.
Okay,
In my very manly, deep voice.
so I have to say, like with Encanto, I really did enjoy it. I also watched it. My first time I watched it, I was like very much drunk. And it was 1 a.m. and my sister was questioning my life decisions.
Wait,
She was
wait, wait,
sober. She
wait, wait.
liked
Your
it.
sister was questioning your life decisions.
Yeah, because I bursted into her room. So we were like drinking, and then I bursted in her room because I didn't want to go to sleep because I was drunk. Because my brain just can't fall asleep when I have alcohol in my system. And I'm like, we're watching Encanto, and it was like 2 a.m., 1 a.m., something ridiculous. And my sister, she's not a night owl. And she's like, oh my gosh, why are you like this? And she stayed up the whole entire movie. And then we proceeded to watch it when she was drunk and I was sober. And then we watched it in different languages.
I mean, that's
Because we're
fun.
just like, we want to hear the soundtrack.
I think story-wise, Encanto is good because I related to the characters, but like I feel like the environment could have been better. But I guess that like the whole reason why we were stuck in the house was because the problem was in the house. I feel
Yeah.
like with Mitchell's and the
Yeah.
Machines, I liked how it looked, and sure the story was like daughter and father don't get along, but now they do. But it was like a road trip, and I think the whole style matched with that zany road trip like adventure. I feel like in Kanto
Yeah.
I was just enclosed into one environment and I kind of wanted to see the world around it.
Yeah, even just more of the town would have been nice.
Yeah, or the
Oh, yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Or the
for sure.
people. We didn't even get any other people's names outside of the family.
We got that one
Yeah.
guy that wanted to marry Isabella. That was it.
Oh
was
yeah,
it, yep.
Mariano. I mean, I know a lot of animation people are like, yeah, Mitchell should have won the Oscar for how different it looked. Like,
I did
I
like,
feel
like,
like
I
the
do,
Latino community would be like, yeah, but Encanto is like representative to a lot of like Latin culture. I'm like to one specific one though.
yeah. I just say with like Encanto, what I really appreciated was the diversity with like the body shapes of the characters. It didn't just stay in the Disney pretty.
Yeah.
That I
That
had
was
really
nice.
appreciated.
Breaking
'Cause they
the
had
nose
to fight
mold.
for it. They had to
Yeah.
fight for that.
Oh
They had to fight
man.
for is that Lucia?
Luisa.
Luisa.
Yeah.
Not Lucia. Luisa. They
To
had to
be buff.
fight tooth and nail to make her buff.
And
Respected
honestly,
that.
as a Louisa type, okay hand,
Yeah.
100%, love it, love to see it. Like, you know, there's not a lot of people who are built like me, you know, that, you know,
Yeah.
not a lot of, like,
Body rep.
cartoons or anything
Body
like that. Right, you
Body
know, more
rep.
representation for the buff women. Like, I like having shoulders, let me have my shoulders.
I kind of like how her doll outsold Isabella's.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
Yep.
thing that I like.
Yep. But no, Mitchell's definitely should have won. Just, I mean, they were
It
both
was-
equally like balanced written in the you know, they knew what they were. But I loved the style of animation that Mitchell's was pushing, and really, I mean, Sony Animation altogether has very
Yeah.
much
It was a
perfected
gorgeous
that.
film.
Yeah, that, you know, tube style of animation that we are seeing less in 3D, and I'm like, no, push it more because it's still beautiful.
It worked.
I
Yeah.
want to give credit to Encanto for them trying to push stuff too in their animation because they push the expressions a lot, which I
Yeah.
appreciated a lot. They actually felt more human. Like a lot of people were like, people and women wouldn't make these unsightly expressions. How horrible. But it's like, no, they're people and they're making goofy faces. Don't be
Yeah,
idiots.
I think that Disney should be capped at how many submissions that they can put
Yes.
into like it was Encanto, Luca, Raya, and then Mitchell's. It's like
Right.
all three
Yeah.
out of the
And
four
Flea.
choices.
Yeah.
And Flea, yeah.
I kind of forgot
And
about
it's like-
Luca.
I liked Luca.
I
was
like
Silencio.
Luca.
so bored. I was so bored.
Oh,
I
I like-
really tried to watch it, and I was bored.
I just loved
I-
it visually. Visually, it was a treat
I
for me
like
because I
the
love
style
that
of
kind of
Luca.
aesthetic.
The
I love
style of
small
Luca is
European
nice.
town.
And it looked like we got to see the town more than we got to see like in Encanto's town. But I think I like the story of Encanto more than I like the one in Luca.
Definitely that.
I have
I
not
just think-
seen Raya, so
I
just
did not
means
watch
that we
Raya
didn't-
because they
I
had a
didn't
$30
watch
paywall.
My controversial
Yeah.
opinion is I didn't see Raya.
Yeah.
I'm pretty. I don't think we all did. I haven't seen Raya. I've seen bits and pieces because of my niece, and that's about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just
No.
really want to watch it so badly, but like my sister wants to watch it with me, though with her busy schedule, it's been kind of hard to do it.
I watched
I-
Luca in 2 parts.
I attended an exclusive like Zoom call with 2 of the directors on Raya where they talked about like nitty-gritty design stuff. And like it was through my college and they were talking to us and there was like Q&A at the end and it was cool because we saw a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but I never watched the film.
Dang. You're fake.
Yeah, I was like, what?
No, when Raya came out, it didn't grab my attention. I was like, "Oh, cool, mystical creatures," and everyone was saying like, "Oh, this is giving like Avatar: The Last Airbender vibes."
Yep.
But
I did
then
like
it
the
came
Yasafar
out,
dragon.
yeah, and then it came out, and then dead silence. I didn't hear anything like good about it. I didn't hear anything bad about it.
I think it was the paywall for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Really, that
which
payroll
is
just
another
really.
thing.
Yeah.
Another thing that Disney should be stopping. I mean, I get that like Encanto was free on like Christmas, I think, but I think Disney should, if they're gonna start doing paywalls, why are they doing it for just their movies and not for like Pixar? Because every Pixar release has been through Disney Plus and it's free. And I'd rather pay $30. Not for sure, like here money, here get my money and whatever. I think Pixar deserves some kind of income through that.
Okay, so they're expecting when you pay $30, you're gonna watch it with like a bunch of people.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna just throw it out there: if you're by yourself, movie theaters are cheaper than just paying
Yeah,
that $30 paywall. Just go to a movie theater, actually partake. Of course, I get if you're COVID scared, you're clear.
I don't
But
No.
yeah,
I don't
like,
have friends.
Or
gotcha.
I don't have friends that have the same schedule as me to watch it. I think Disney should stop with that like $30 charge for their own movies.
Yep.
Half of the people who are paying for these subscriptions live alone.
I think that's probably part of the reason why they're doing it, so they can make money.
Yeah,
So that's just stupid.
Oh,
It's-
it's Disney, of course.
yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
a dice roll on their part for sure.
Should we do it alphabetically?
Oh boy, brains. If we do it
No.
alphabetically, we start with Brandon.
If we start
Yeah.
like this one, we start with Brandon and end with Steph, and then next time we start with Steph and then end with Brandon.
Oh lord. Okay.
That work?
That works for me.
Sure. I'll be the
Brandon's like, no. Talk about like your thought process and everything.
thought process. My thought process was I want to be really cute because I'm really cute, and that's not a joke. If you disagree, I will cry.
Cool.
We all agree, I hope.
But
Whoever disagrees
started,
is fighting.
but I started with I did this pink sketch in pen on very small paper and took a picture with my phone and put it in Photoshop because I was like, I can't figure out structure in Photoshop. I can only do it with pen. I've been in like the sharp angle period, like my Picasso blue period is just I'm liking sharp angles. So I'm making myself very sharp, villain coded. I'm villain coded.
Dang, you're a baddie.
I like that.
Baddie.
That's pretty good. Wait, would that make Phineas from Phineas and Ferb a baddie then?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Everything has changed.
Um.
I'm enjoying the constant redo undo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good to see that.
Yep.
There is no line that I get in the first try. And if I do think I got in the first try, chances are later on in the video I will have gone back and changed it.
Fair enough. It's a mood.
You did make such a low cut V. I love it.
Yeah, I'm cute, but I'm also a slut. So
So basically a
Yeah.
baddie.
I'm a baddie, but a cute one.
Love
So
it.
I had to
The
stop myself
necklace.
from making it go all the way down. Yeah, I just got a cute necklace for my girlfriend, so I threw that in there too because I really like it.
Aww.
Very nice.
The only thing that ends up not being a square is my eyes. Because I'm like,
Eyes are circles.
you can be circles as
Yeah.
a tree.
Yeah. Little
Also,
A circle.
I came, yeah, little A circle. Like I wanted to make them circles, but I was also like, I don't have the time to figure out how to make these circles live on air while I'm recording. because it would have taken me like 10 minutes just to figure that out. You can also see that I have ADHD just because like I'm like draw the foot, now draw the hand, now draw the body, now draw the next foot, now draw the next hand.
It's just amazing chaoticness. I'm really liking the colors though.
It is nice.
Yeah.
They're popping. They're nice.
Yeah.
You know
Got a
what?
whole 80s vibe going.
I want to have some fun colors, fun times. I've been feeling wacky colors because I did a new icon for my social media and I did like normalish colors and I was like, now it's time to do something wacky for this version of myself.
And the colored lines.
That's the thing that I love about Brandon's art, is that there's colored lines. And I'm like, how does he do it? And now I'm seeing it, so I'm writing it down.
You just gotta make it, you hit the little, well, if you're using Photoshop, you just hit the little layer lock. Me playing with chromatic aberration and it hurt my eyes, so I turned it off, and then I added noise, and that's done. That's
Nice
her.
noise. Yeah.
Like it. It's
Clap, clap.
Golf clap on that one. Nice on.
I enjoy it. It's so nice.
Thank you.
But
So the part I did cut out was me trying to figure out those legs for like a solid 20 minutes.
They're good legs.
They're good legs.
Yeah.
I was in a mood. I had just gotten like it was my day off and I had just gotten off work when I had to train someone yesterday. And you know, great guy. It wasn't anything bad. It was just like I'm awkward and I'm like critiquing myself being awkward the entire time I'm speaking and stumbling over my words and not knowing what to say. So I like
It's a weird vibe.
it always is a weird vibe. So
It's
this
like
was
you're in charge.
yeah, this was the spawn of that. And I tend to draw myself looking like a maniac a lot.
This is giving the trust me, I'm functional.
Adulting! Yeah.
I am an authority. Listen to me.
I am a force.
I'm telling myself
Reckon with.
that as much as I'm telling you that.
Right.
I really do like the pose. It's so chaotic. It's so you.
It's a good
Yeah.
pose.
Thank you. And yeah, no, it's ultimately like when do you not want to power pose and just assert dominance, you know? Working on the head. You already see from the back sketch that the face is is definitely a time.
Mad.
Mad. With some very angry, thick eyebrows. Thicks with like 5 C's. You know, like
The
keeps
eyebrows
going.
get thicker when you get angrier. That's
Yeah,
science.
that's just how it goes, right? I put the skin cloud in there
Skin
because
cloud.
I use the skin cloud. The skin cloud is a wonderful tool where you could just drop it in and then find your eye drop. This is me finishing, I think, and then hitting save. Yeah. Woohoo! Power stance, mad or fit, you know, very frustrated Erin.
You got proof that you saved in there, which is good.
Yes.
Teaching good habits.
But at the end, I only saved at the
At
end.
the- No.
My bad.
I can hear this image, and I love.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay, I'm next. Let's just not. You're gonna just see my chaos.
But if we
I'm-
don't
I
record,
apologize in
then did we actually look at it?
Fair. So you're just gonna see a lot of chaos stuff. Everything that you see right now is gonna be thrown out, sort of. It was
That's-
mainly just I don't normally draw
You
myself,
started?
so
That's a good way to draw, though.
this was me just trying to figure out how to take my gravity-defying hair and incorporate that along with my regular features of my face. Yeah, so I kind of did like the ideal version of what I am. I obviously don't have extremely pointed ears like that as much as I wish I did.
I don't have feet.
I don't have feet. Feet
Or 2
are
arms.
okay.
3
The I
arms. 4.
I didn't know what to do with the arms. Like I was very indecisive, and I also gave myself a tail.
I love the question mark you add, like, in your thought process, because it's like, it's only you, right, who's looking at this right now, so it's like, boobs, I don't know. Like,
Oh, maybe are they
maybe,
there?
I
Let
don't
me
know,
check
I don't know.
again.
Wait, hold on.
Titties?
And then that's me just casually shrugging with shoes. And I was like, I'm giving up.
Which is a mood, you know, shoes are hard.
Yeah.
Oh, the hand. Oh God, please say this is not when I start drawing the hand.
No, it's not. In fact, you gave up.
You're just like, yeah, no.
I like the squiggles and then like instant reverse. Like, nope.
Just left the squiggle.
Okay, this is just entertaining to watch because you put a story to it. Like,
I was trying to also entertain myself when I was doing this, and I do this
got you.
also with like other drawings that like
I'm glad we got the reference in there.
yeah.
What do they fucking look like again?
I don't know. And then even with the reference, I was just like, oh man.
Oh, you're moving on to the
My
tail.
the shoulders with like scales, I have a lot of freckles on my shoulders, and I was like, I don't feel like drawing freckles, so I decided to give myself scales instead.
What I'm learning is everyone uses Photoshop differently for
Yeah.
drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I use it like very chaotically with my massive amount of layers.
You do have a lot of layers. I see you have groups
Layers.
going on.
Groups. Oh god.
Do I
Yeah.
have groups?
Yeah,
Oh,
I-
Groups and folders
it's
or
one
yeah.
group. It's the color group, so
Yeah.
I can keep them all together. But my
Yeah.
sketches, I also put in like a group because I have like a bunch of different sketches.
Man.
I love how you shade.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been like messing around with different shading techniques.
Yeah, I've been loving that. You're putting your whole Badussi into this.
Yeah, you're not just doing white and black, you're just, choosing different colors within that area. It's nice.
But this is the completed one. There's no background because, whoops. So now it's time for Stef.
Let's go, Stef.
Oh
I
lord.
love this though. The shading, the colors. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Thank you.
So in the corner, I usually put like the palettes of what I'm gonna use for like coloring. You could see me struggling a lot with line weight in all of my recordings. Because, like I said, I hate Photoshop. I started, like, we were in a breakup period, and then I
Not
was like,
sponsored.
there's no other way to, like, record anything other through Photoshop. I was going to use Krita, but again, we've been in a breakup period, too.
Going through a
When
rough
I
patch
when I
right
learn
now.
a new software, I figured this out. When I learn a new software, everything that I learned about a previous one gets thrown out the window. And I'm just like, great, now I have to relearn everything.
Interesting. Okay.
And then you can see me struggling with my boobs. So I was like, forget my boobs.
Boobs are so
Like, okay.
hard. Boobs
They
are
are.
so unnecessarily hard.
And my boobs are naturally uneven anyway, so I was like,
Oh yeah,
screw it.
most are.
So I was like, let's make a freaking point to like conjoin them for a moment
Yep.
and see if
For a
that worked.
moment.
And I was like, okay, screw it.
So what's the thought process? Also booty?
Oh, my friend and I were like talking, and I was like, oh, should I make like little Ugandan knuckle versions of me? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, but I probably won't put them in the final drawing. She's like, okay, but like leave them in the sketch. I'm like, cool. Like, this was the last drawing that I did because I did the other two styles first. And I learned
Spoiler.
to start organize all my layers. So this is like, you look at this one and you're like, oh, cool, Steph knows how to use Photoshop. And you're
Yeah,
like, you're going to see the
professional.
other one. And you're like, oh no, Steph didn't know until now how to work Photoshop.
I like that you have your color off to the side. That's nice.
I learned how to do that at the end of this one. The other two drawings that I did for the two styles, I would bring back the old drawing in, and then I just color drop that instead.
It's like a really responsible way to draw. Like this is what people should look at when they are like, what should I do to draw? I love this jacket. This jacket's super nice.
Thank
It's
you.
like a jean jacket? Like a black washed jean jacket?
I ripped it off of Marinette from Miraculous. And I was like, oh, you know who has a nice jacket? Marinette.
She does.
She does.
Does though.
But like, what is the texture of that jacket?
I don't know. I don't
Leather,
put
isn't it?
textures on my
It might be
clothing.
leather.
And then this is just me like going in and adding like little details. So I was like,
Anime.
all my friends do little details. So I'm gonna put like anime glasses.
You gotta push up the glasses.
yeah, like
With
those
my little
lights.
glare and be like,
Fool. Yeah.
oh,
Looks
here, I'll
good.
mine now. Thank you.
Well done.
Like it.
Also golf clap. Get the nice on.
Nice birdie.
Yeah.
Hard.
It was so nice to see all your guys' like drawing process.
I know.
That was
That's
fun
so
for
fun.
sure.
interesting. We all have different brains.
And
Yeah.
we all use the same program very differently. That's because we're all using Photoshop. On that though, we should do an outro and it should all be ASMR where we talk really up close.
Well,
and
don't have a mic
low.
for
Ah.
Just
that.
whisper.
I can't do
You,
that.
you
I
can
don't
like
think
pretend.
my
You can like
voice-
pretend to do it, right?
I don't think my voice can really go lower than this.
And on that note, this is Purgatory News. Today it is 23:57 here on the East Coast in Atlanta, Georgia.
What?
I'm doing ASMR.
Military time?
I do have military.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
Right now it is the mid-70s. There's not a cloud in the sky and the moon is up high. Alright, this was Purgatory. I hope you had fun with us, because we certainly had a lot of fun doing it.
I've been smiling.
Don't cancel us for our opinions earlier, though.
Yeah.
You can cancel me, it's fine.
If I get canceled, it just means I have to hide off of Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. Mostly
I'll just
Twitter
make
and
a fake.
Instagram.
I'll just
Will
make a
Smith is
fake profile,
welcome
you'll never
to
know.
slap me.
But don't say Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh shit. Alright, folks, you all have a lovely whatever the time it is.
Have a good life.
Have a good life and see y'all in
Very
the
funny.
next purgatory. Don't die. We're never making it to heaven.
I like
Purgatory.
that. I like that mixed with have a good life.
Yep, have a good life.